Where you're going to sleep in a van is one of the most important aspects of building out your van. Deciding where you're going to put your bed, where you're going to lie your head, is going to have everything to do with how your van is being built out. So, sometimes it is so important to figure this out sooner rather than later. And you can speculate at having a fixed bed or a bed that you have to pick up every single day. But until you actually sleep in your van, you are just guesstimating. This is why I recommend, before you do any van build of anything that's going to be permanently fixed in your van, I suggest that you sleep in your van before it is unfinished. So today, this is me trying to figure out which is the best way to do my van and to put my bed, where to put my bed at. You guys know that in my other van, Treasure, I slept on the floor. I absolutely loved it. It gave me more room, more storage. It was less complicated. And all I had to do was just pick up my mattress, my pillow, and my covers every single day. And voila, the bed disappeared. The bed was not an obstruction of justice. It didn't obstruct anything. It wasn't cumbersome. It didn't take up a lot of room. And I absolutely positively loved sleeping on the floor. However, Houston, we have a problem. Most of my subscribers had a problem with me sleeping on the floor, and they're like, "You're getting old." But you guys, I don't care how old you are, no matter whether or not you sleep on the floor or you sleep in a bed, you still have to get up. And I didn't find a problem with sleeping on the floor. Who knows? I might end up right back on the floor all over again. But this is my attempt. Since I have a new van, since I'm building out a new van, this is my attempt of being creative. This is my attempt of thinking outside the box and trying to figure out if some sort of a bed would work for me in this van without taking up that much space. So, as I stated before, I have slept in my van for the last 3 days trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my van bed. So at this point, I have two options. Option number one is where I'm laying at now, which is the storage for my battery bank. Now, my closet is going to be on this wall as well. So the closet portion is going to take up at least half of where I'm laying it. But I'm thinking about creating some kind of fold down bed that will come over the other platform and pull out like the other one. The other thing that I made pulls out, that will pull out, and then the mattress will be stored inside of this. I can't explain it to you guys. But the mattress will be stored and it will like close up and then pull down whenever I need access to the mattress at night. But as well, it will be hiding a portion of the storage, the closet. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I'm trying to figure out which way do I lay more comfortably? Do I lay more comfortably straight this way, or would I lay more comfortably on the pull-out storage that I built for in front of the door? So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I suggest you do wherever you're considering putting your bed. If you could lay in that area, after you put your walls up, if you could lay in that area and make sure you have enough room to stretch. Now, my problem is that I want to be able to stretch. My mattress is about 28 to 29 inches wide. It's about 75 inches long. So the box that I built for the battery will accommodate my mattress lengthwise. Widthwise, I am going to have to build something, and the platform that I'm going to build to hold the mattress is going to fold down, and the mattress would be in there and it just folds back up. Something like a Murphy bed, you guys. And then it's going to have artwork on the underside of it. So that is what I'm trying to decide at the moment. So as you can see here, I am able to pretty much stretch fully out. My legs are able to stretch fully out. And it seems as though this position will be more comfortable. Now, the other position will be less work to build and less work to try to figure out how to implement this. When you are trying to build something that has multiple functions, it is going to be very difficult for you to try to figure out how to make all of those functions mesh together. Hence, it's going to be harder. So building my bed to have like a Murphy bed platform over the battery bank is going to be harder because I'm going to have a storage cabinet there. This is a multi-function. It will be a multi-function. Number one, it's going to house my batteries. Number two, it is going to have a storage closet all the way up to the ceiling. Number three, we are going to have a bed that folds out. Number four, we're going to have also one of those things that I made to extend to pull it out, like a seat extension. So here is me putting my mattress on the other side where I built the pull-out storage, and I also have the pull-out seat or bench. It would be easier for me to put the bed over here because I already have this built. For some reason or another, without me even measuring it, it is the exact width of my mattress. The only thing about this choice is that it's not long enough. As you can see, my mattress is 75 inches long. And as you can see, this method will take about 8 to 10 inches off of my mattress length, which means that is 8 to 10 inches that I will not have to be able to stretch out. If I put my feet all the way out, it's going to touch the side door. That door is not insulated yet. That door doesn't have a panel on it yet. And the inches are going to just come in even more as I insulate and upholster that door. So whatever inches I think I have now, it's going to be even less once that door is insulated. So even though this method would be ideal and it would be less work, it's not going to work because I won't be able to stretch out completely. And I did try to sleep this way one night. I've been sleeping in the van for the last 3 nights. So I did try to sleep this way one night, and the next morning I woke up with a pain in my side from being cramped up and just not being able to pull my legs all the way out. Now, even though I do like to ball up in a fetal position, I toss and turn all night. So I'm from the fetal position, I'm in the straight position, and I need options. So even though this method will be less work, like I said, it's not going to work, but I did want to try it out. And that's one reason why you should try to sleep in your van. You should try to live in your van temporarily before you fully complete your van bill. So that way you can weigh your options and you can eliminate things through the process of elimination. So now that I've tried laying on both platforms to determine which one would be best for me, I am actually stretching my legs all the way out to check my comfort level as well. So now I'm in the front door and I can't even go all the way down, and my feet is actually touching the door. If I touch the door, you can see I actually open the door up. Now that I got a feel for everything, I am going to take my mattress off of this temporary bed, and I'm going to put my mattress and my pillows and my covers and everything up. And I am about to get some measurements. So now that I have a feel for everything, we can try to proceed forward with the next step. Now, the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my pull-out bench all the way out, and I'm going to take some measurements, and because I want to determine exactly where I want my next pull-out to be at. And so I have to pull this one all the way out on this side so I can see where to start the other one. Now, the other pull-out that I made was like that configuration was like 22 inches wide. This one is going to be like a little shy of 22 inches, but when I add the other piece on there, it is more than likely going to be 22 inches or very close to it. So when I pull both of them out, that is kind of going to form another platform for seating or a bed or whatever, just to give you more room to be comfortable. So that's what I'm doing now, is just getting all of my measurements and trying to see what all I need to do to try to make this design come together. And I have to think of everything, because this is an intricate design. I need to think of everything. I need to think of the other stuff that I'm building. How is that going to function with this part? How to do this? It is actually a lot, you guys. And I really don't know how I'm going to pull this off. But that's why I'm sitting here and trying my best to think of everything in advance.